What to do when you know of a youth who is starting or has started on the LGBT journey but can't reveal how this knowledge is acquired. All I can say to that is that, like I was just sharing about living your life as a witness to that person about the trustworthiness of Jesus, so that they would come into a position, thank you, of wanting to know more about Jesus. Sometimes you don't need to address the obvious. You know, that will come. Often people will come to booths at conferences or conventions that we have, and they're like, which book would you recommend that I get? I have a nephew who says he's gay, and I need to give this to him. No sale here. Unless you're going to read it for yourself to gain, greater knowledge. But don't force Jesus upon anyone. It has to be a desire that someone wants to get to know Jesus. They want to know why Jesus wouldn't approve of same-sex relationships. Be able to go down that road. We can talk about what the enemy has done. Really, the answers are in what sin has done to this world. And I believe, here's something I want to address here. It seems terribly unfair. But to someone who would fall in love with Jesus today, let me say this, and someone like myself, where this is so wired with same-sex attraction. God knew me before I was born. He knew the plans that he had for me. He knew that in this marked time in history with the lies and the constructs of the enemy today saying this is natural to you, so why don't you do it, that I would come into a relationship with Jesus Christ, that I would trust him, rely upon him, and fall in love with him so much that I would say, you can even put the sexiest man alive in front of me, and I want Jesus more than I want you. Jesus knows you. He's counting on you being a soldier of the cross, a servant of his. But if you don't want to be, it's your choice. You don't have to be. But don't make trouble for people who want to live for Christ. It doesn't make sense. Fall in love with Jesus. And honestly, I don't care what relationship you're in, but I'll bet you everybody in this room would probably say sex is not the answer. It's good for a couple of seconds, but after that, everything's back to normal. Make Jesus your normal.